Okay, let's see if anyone actually gets this. Hang on, let me move this here. Dib, dib, dib. Okay, let's see if anybody shows up for this. This is very last minute. I had physical therapy today, so I didn't get out of there until 1:45. Drove straight home and decided let's try to go live. Um, Normally I go live on Wednesdays at 2, but with physical therapy, that's kind of up in the air now until I get done with physical therapy. But I think next week is Tuesday and Thursday, so that'll be better. Um, let's see something here. Hang on. Hey, Samantha, I was just sending you a message to let you know that I was going on live. When you said 3 o'clock might be too late, and that really is. I was like, I'm home just a little after 2, so go ahead and start it now. Let's see. Samantha says, I will miss next week. I have an appointment. Okay. No problems. No problems. Um, yeah. I missed Mia's live again on Sunday because I was at my dad's. So, it happens. It happens. So what have you been up to? What have you been up to? As you can see, I did have to take a pain pill this morning. Um, yeah, I needed a break from pain. I don't know. I was tossing and turning all night. I hurt. My shoulder hurt, my back hurt, my hips hurt. You know, I just hurt. And so this morning when I woke up, I was like, oh, I just need a break. So I took a pain pill, and it helped. It did help. Because I went physical therapy today, and I was able to do a little bit more than I did last time. So it did help. Hey, Christine, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yes, Mia does have an 8 hour next week, so I can definitely be there some of it, anyways. Karen says, good afternoon. Hi, Karen. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Um, so I saw where Texas, well, a lot of the country is going to be getting this cool front and part of Texas, but not down here. So it's hot. Let's see. Samantha, that's me on a daily basis, but I only take prescription Aleve. Yeah. I mean, I've been taking 4 Advils at a time, which is the equivalent of prescription, 800 milligrams of ibuprofen. But this was just like I need some relief, so that's what I did. Samantha, let's see. Drills and chills has to be a new start. Do you know what you are doing? It has to be a new start. I may not do it this year, honestly, because Anthony is doing the pinup, and I would like to do that. I'd like to support him with that. Um, yeah, and I got so many things that I want to work on. It's like, and I don't think I'll finish Oz and Og. I will work on it, throughout the month. But once the event is over, I'll be hanging it right there. So let's see. Samantha, doctors won't give me anything stronger because they don't help anyways. Yeah, and I don't like taking anything stronger. I really don't. It's not I have this fear of, getting addicted or something. I don't want to, but you know, I don't take them often. I can tell you that. Yes, Samantha. Yeah, Anthony's doing pinups, and I bought one. It's a Henry Clive, and I'd already bought one in anticipation for this event, so I'd rather work on that. So yeah, so I just think, I mean, I've got kits that I could do, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Samantha says, "Oh, do show. Well, it's in a jaded. I don't have the. I mean, it's still in the jaded gym box. Jaded gym shop box. Just gotta slow it down. Slow your roll. So, but I guess I'll do an unboxing of it. Yeah, I'll do an unboxing of it for sure because I have not done an unboxing of it. Pretty sure. Oh, yeah. Let me see. I think there is. Hang on. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, I have opened it. I have opened it. Ugh. Can you see her? Isn't she cute? She's not your typical pinup, but I don't know. I thought she was cute. If you are Dutch, I don't know. I don't know, but that's the one I'm doing. So, yeah, not one of the sexy ones. Although, again, she may be sexy if you're Dutch. So, yeah, I think she's adorable too. I think so too, Sam. I do. Oh, so let's see what's been going on. It feels like a whole lot, It feels like a whole lot, but I mean, has it? Has it? I don't know. I I'm not used to having someplace I need to be 2 days a week, and so that's really holding me up. And then last week I had two doctor's appointments for two different things. One, it is, sorry if this is TMI, but it's that time of, well, this year I am due for a colonoscopy. So, but I had been putting off scheduling it until I knew what was going to happen with my shoulder because I knew something was going to have to happen with my shoulder, and that was my most important thing. So when I went, I saw his nurse practitioner, which is fine. And she was like, well, because I was like, I want to get this done, this year because my deductibles met. And she was like, oh, he's not taking any appointments till after the first of the year. So the very next day, I went and saw my PCP just for a follow up visit. And I told her about it. And she said, nah. She said, here, call this number. This is the central number. And she goes, ask them to look for cancellations. And I said, okay. So I called, and the lady was like, oof. I said, well, can you see if you have a cancellation? She goes, well, let me look. And she said, well, as a matter of fact, I have one on December 30th. And I was like, well, that's before the end of the year. So sign me up. But she's going to see if she has one closer because this one's in Galveston. And that's not too bad. But, if I could have it done closer, it'd be easier for Max, who has to take me there and pick me up and all that good stuff. Samantha says, thankfully, I haven't had to do those yet. Yeah, and I'm getting an endoscopy done as well because 4 years ago, 5 years ago, somewhere in there, I had a Nissan fundoplasty, I think is what it's called. My voice is very staticky. I don't know why. I wonder why that is. I mean, I'm using, maybe I need to move closer. Does that help? I mean, I'm using the microphone from my laptop. But anyway, I had, Karen says, I thought it was on my end. Am I breaking up? Is that what's happening? Jeez. What the heck? That's better. Okay, I moved it closer, so maybe that'll help. Anyway, what did they did is I had chronic heartburn or GERD, and anyway, it's where they I don't know, they take something, they wrap it around, and anyway, it keeps stuff from coming back up. It lets stuff in, but not back up. For instance, I can't throw up, and I don't burp. I mean, it doesn't work that way. But here in the last 6 months or so, I've noticed when I'm eating certain foods or drinking something, it starts burning on the way down. So it's not like acid reflux coming up. This is on the way down. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, am I having some sort of heart attack? And then I was like, no, I think it's this. So they're gonna have to look and see if I got an ulcer or something. It's doing it again. Why? Why does YouTube hate me? I swear. It's like I'm not doing anything wrong. Where is the microphone on this thing? I could. Y'all want me to try to use my AirPods? Let me see. Let me get my AirPods. Oh. Watch out, pups. Okay. Oh. Let's see. I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm good right now. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm on. I don't know. I don't know if I'm on. I don't think I'm on these. But anyway, okay, I'm better now. So if I stay better, then I won't try to turn these on because I don't see them up here. Let's see. Samantha says, I never had acid reflux till this weight loss surgery, and now it's almost every day, and I take meds for it. It still gets bad. Be careful with that because I was too. I was taking two different prescription medications twice a day, and then I had breakthrough stuff, that I also took, and it was just, I ended up getting polyps in my stomach. You just got to be real careful that medication is not designed to be on long term. And it can eventually cause you to have stomach issues or esophageal issues. So that's why I got that surgery done. And it's been great. Like I said, the only problem is I can't throw up, and sometimes I really want to, but I get you get that hot water in your mouth and that hot salty water. I still get that, but I can't throw up. Samantha says, so far haven't been taking for even a year. Yeah, and it may, it may work itself out, because you haven't had you're not a year out from surgery either, are you? I don't think you are. So anyway, but that's my story. Oh, and as far as the 750 subs goes, that was Laura, and she absolutely did contact me, and I sent her over her $75 gift certificate. So now we just wait for 1,000. Yeah, if that even happens, it probably won't. I don't know. And I do need to draw. I'm giving away a pen for my members, so I need to do that today. Need to draw for that. The landscapers are here. Let's see. I need to do a walkthrough once they get done. They're still not done, but we've got a lot of grass put in. It looks really good. It looks really, really, really good. And plants. I don't see if they brought any extra plants, but we got plants to put in. And then we're getting a swing to go out front, it's an A-frame with a wooden swing. Hey, Rhonda. She says, hi, Leanne and Chet. Hope you all are well. Yes. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well as well. And then, so that's today. And then Friday, we have our patio furniture coming. Not sure where everything's going to go yet. We've got some room, but I'm really looking forward to it. And I don't know if I told y'all or not, but Max got me a new bird feeder with the camera on it for the backyard. So now I have bird feeders at 2 patios. And the little suckers are, eating me out of house and home. Am I still staticky, Sam? Am I? Let's see. How do I? Oh man, I'm gonna mess this up. I just know it. Let's see. Bluetooth. Let's see. Connect. Okay. It says that I am connected to can y'all hear me now? I mean, do I sound better now? Because it says I'm connected to these. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why YouTube hates me as much as it does. I swear no one else seems to have these problems, just me. So it can't be just me. But I mean, seriously, what? I don't understand. So anyway, well, hopefully these AirPods will help. I hope so, because that would drive me crazy. That would drive me crazy. So anyway, so yeah, so we got the landscaping going on. We're getting a new front door. I want to go and get some new, for the front doors, some new light fixtures because they have the candelabra light bulbs. And so I have dusk till dawn, so I don't have to worry about turning lights on and off. All around in the back and stuff, it is the bug lights and they're dusk till dawn. You can't, or I can't find those on for candelabras. So I want to just get new light fixtures that just have the one big bulb, and I can put one of the bug lights that's dusk till dawn. And yeah, because our front door at night, I guess, from just those regular light bulbs, so many insects. And I've already gotten out there with a brush and cleaned it, and now it just is so tacky. It is so tacky. These little gnats are just stuck all over. I mean, they're dead, but it's not attractive. Not too many people come to the front door, but when they do, I like for it to look nice, inviting. So yeah. So anyway, let's see. School has started here, and you can tell because I went to do my physical therapy, and I have to go in through the emergency room, and it was packed. I mean, it was packed. They had to bring out extra seating for people. It was so packed. So let's see. Diamond Nana. Hey, Leanne. I'm in the school bus line, so service is spotty. Just wanted to stop in and say hi and leave a like. Thank you, Nana. I appreciate it. I'm a Nana too. I think I've told you that before, but thank you. So, are you a school bus driver? God, I mean, wow. You'd see me on the news. I couldn't drive a school bus. Oh, I could drive the school bus. I just couldn't have kids on it. I would just get so mad at them. See, Samantha, Karen, I am hiding in Leanne's closet. Oh, I wish you were. I tell you to come on out. It's probably saying hi to Diamond Nana. So, yeah. So I guess it was crazy, and I was telling the little physical therapist girl about it, and she said, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Yeah, when I came into work, I have to come through the emergency room too, but I go up a back way." And she said they had people out, they went from the waiting room to the ER part, but they didn't have a room there, so they had to put them in beds out in the hall. And I'm like, "What the heck? What is going on?" And she said she thought it was COVID. I was like, "Gosh, I thought it was much less severe." I don't know. So, I mean, now I've gotten to where I don't even hold my breath walking through there. I'm just like, okay. But yeah. Anyway, I mean, I didn't see a lot of people with masks on, so I don't know that it was COVID. I don't know. But there were ambulances too, so. Oh, Nana says, no, I'm picking up my granddaughter. I couldn't be a bus driver either. I would probably in jail or an insane asylum. Amen. I'm not telling you, I'd be on the evening news. Absolutely. Picking up your granddaughter, well, that's pretty cool. I know one time, I hadn't done a bus line in many, many years, and I had to pick up my grandson from middle school, and I did it wrong. And I could feel those glares coming from the other parents. And I swear I wanted to have a sign that goes, I'm a Nana, just please excuse me. So the next time I had to pick him up, I was like, tell him to walk across the street. I'll be across the street. Rhonda says she drove a school bus for 8 years and loved the kiddos. I had the best kids and parents. Well, the only times I've actually been on a school bus with kids was on field trips, and I want to go, shut up. You must have, I mean, there are special people, absolutely special people to drive a school bus. So yeah, you got to have the patience of Job and be able to just tune stuff out. I think. I don't know. Karen, I would be in the local jail report. I'm telling you. I remember one time there was a bus driver. I guess she had enough. And so she just pulled the bus over. She didn't even pull in a parking lot. She just pulled over and got out and left. And I was like, well, you can't do that, but I get it. I get it. Yeah, Rhonda, I love kiddos as well, just not a bunch of them together, says Nana. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. And some of them, I think middle school is probably the worst, in my opinion, because it's just such a special age, I mean, one kid has hormones, one kid doesn't, I mean, girls are sprouting and some aren't, and boys, same thing, all these hormones, they don't know what to do with them. So, yeah. Karen said, my mother drove a special ed school bus for years. She loved it. Now, I would love the special ed kids. Actually, I was a teacher's aide for special ed back in another life, and I love those kids. So it's the, the normal kids that would drive me crazy. Even when I was a teacher's aide with the special ed, it's like these other kids, are nowhere near as well behaved. So let's see, Sam, Karen, I would rather be in the school, so I switched. I am not a substitute. So I switched. I am not a substitute para for special ed Head Start. You may have to, you're now. Oh, okay. 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 Well, that's cool. That's cool that you do that, Sam. That is really cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed working with I worked with the Down syndrome and the autistic. It was a little bit different back then. I mean, this was, how old am I? 62. So this was 40 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, 40 years ago. Maybe even like 41 or 42. Yeah, I was probably, yeah, I may have been 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. Somewhere in there. So, yeah. All right, y'all. So let me ask you this. Did anybody buy any kits from Ever After with the sale that they had? I guess it's over now, I think. I did. I bought 3. Please don't ask me to tell you what they are. I don't remember the names. It'll be a surprise when they get here. I know one of them was like Elizabeth. Remember the Diamond Art Club? Elizabeth, I think Mandy Manzano did it. Well, this is a different artist. And so, yeah. Sam says, my kiddos range from 3 to 6 years old. Aw. Sweet, sweet babies. Sweet babies. So Samantha didn't. Karen didn't. I did. I am not gonna lie. I mean, I'm ranking them right now. Now I'm gonna have to do another kit or 2 before I can fully say, but I'm ranking them right there with Diamond Art Club. So, yeah. And to me, that's saying something because, yeah. Rhonda did. Yay, I'm not alone. You got 2 kids. I'm excited to try them. That Sharky you're working on is so cute. Oh, he's so cute. And I love working on him. I absolutely love work. I worked on him a little bit. I had like 30 minutes to kill before physical therapy. And so I came up here and worked on him. And now I don't want to work on this, my besties, even though I love the kid and the quality's great and all of those things. No complaints there. It's just, he brings me so much joy. I don't know. I don't know. Nana didn't. She said, I just uploaded my sneak peek and still have 10 from the past 4 weeks to unbox. Girl, I finally did an unboxing on the art dot. I'm so far behind. I don't have sneak peeks. So, but with my shoulder, I wasn't able to do any unboxings. I wasn't able to stretch my arms and stuff like that. So, but I'll have to check that out. 10 from the past 4 weeks to unbox. Oof, that's a lot. And I think out of my favorite videos are whipping chats and lives. Unboxings are more of a chore for me because I don't think I'm good at it. I don't think I'm good at it. I'm still going to do them, but I don't think I'm good at it. There are people who are really, really good at it. So Karen forgot about the sale. Girl, how can you're not going to be able to save money if you don't spend some. Let's see, Karen, no worries. She will probably have another sale. I think so too. And then I was like, well, wait a minute. I'm getting 3 kits. I could get the 4th one for free instead of doing the sale price. I would have come out ahead, but then I was like, but I'd still be spending more money because I wouldn't be getting a discount. And I would be just adding one to the cart just to get a free one. So I was like, no, I'll take my 20% off. So yeah. Samantha, I am too broke for the sale. Girl, well, I'm gonna be absolutely that way. And yeah, Karen, hope she does. I'm sure she will. Do you follow her on Facebook? I'm sure you do. And then Sam is the one that told me there was a sale. She actually posted it in the Diamonds and Doxies group. So if you're not in the Diamonds and Doxies Facebook group, feel free to join. I'd love to have you there. Diamond Nana, I've spent way too much in the past month. Girl, yeah. I've got 2 boxes downstairs from Diamond Art Club that I haven't even brought up. And I honestly am not real sure what's in them, but I haven't even brought them upstairs. And then, of course, I've ordered 3 from Ever After. And then, of course, Sharky. Yeah. Oh, and then from Diamond Design Company, I did upload one of the, did I? I filmed 2 unboxings of the Diamond Design Company, but I've got to upload those. I don't think I've uploaded either one of those, so I need to do that. Let's see. Samantha, is the canvas the same as the Art and Soul you did? Honestly, I think it's better, to be real honest with you. I think but now, having said that, the one I did from Art and Soul was the Dachshund, and I added AB. That's before I knew it already comes with AB, and so it was just so much ABs that I quit doing it. I was like, I don't want to do this. It was so much color blocking of ABs, and so it didn't bring me joy, so I didn't finish it. So that may be the thing here with this, but I'm anxious to do a finish and review on it because, yeah, I am very excited about it. Very excited. Uh-oh, I see Max talking to the landscaper. I have a feeling he's going to be like, I don't know, let me ask Leanne. Oh, Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. Oh, hi, Linda. How are you doing? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, Samantha, you were talking about Art Dot. Is the canvas the same as the Art Dot? Which canvas? Everyone's saying hi to Linda. I apologize if my dogs are driving you crazy. We have the blinds shut and everything, but I swear they've got like a sixth sense. See, Sam says, oh, and with Dreamers, if you order a kit made after October 2024, then there is no gapping. I can attest to that. The one that I did or tried to do, it was the drills were either too big for the canvas or something, because you couldn't get them in there. I mean, it was just next to them, and then the canvas wouldn't even. I mean, it was just stiff as a board in the drill. I mean, oh, it was a nightmare. I ended up throwing it away. So, I mean, there's no gapping, but then they also don't fit. So, you know, I still have a Dreamers designs in there that, I think, no, they're both squares. So, maybe I'll try it again. Maybe I won't. I don't know. Maybe it'll be one that I destash. I don't know. Let's see. Nana said all ever after images are hand rendered, so there was going to be more color blocking, and I'm here for it. I am absolutely here for it. This Wizard of Oz Besties by Sherry Baldy. I think that is Diamond Art Dreams, I think is the name of the company. And yes, that's it. And it is not hand rendered, and it drives me crazy. It's like, then I go over and work on Sharky, and it's like so therapeutic, so therapeutic. Then over here, it's like, dang it, dang it, dang it. So goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Rhonda, it looks like there isn't any gapping on your Ever After canvas. There isn't. There isn't. I mean, it's perfection for me so far. I mean, I'm not quite halfway done with it, so I'll finish it and I will definitely give you my opinion. But currently, I mean, obviously, I went and bought 3 more, so obviously, I like the company. Let's see, Samantha. No, the Art Dot comment was a kit you have recently got. Yes, and that I did an unboxing for. I did post that unboxing yesterday. Nana, I love confetti. I know a lot of people do, and I don't mind some necessary confetti, but when in this whole section you only need 1 drill, or 2 drills, then it's like, then I get bored with it real fast. But I know a lot of people love confetti, and a lot of people love computer rendering for that reason. So I get it. I get it. Hey, Theta, how are you doing? You just got home from the mall. Any good sales going on? What did you get? Anything? I'm always afraid to go to the mall. Always, like my son makes fun of me. I'm like, nah, I always feel like there's ne'er-do-wells there that want to rob me or something. I guess I'm just getting old. Let's see. Karen says, I'm working on an everything give thanks now. Wow, the confetti. Oh, but that is going to be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But yeah, lots of confetti. Okay, Nana says, you multi-place though. I don't. I single place every single drill. I think if I didn't figure out how to multi-place, I would have given up diamond painting a long time ago, because I get bored now, and when I first start on a kit, usually I'm like, woohoo, 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 and then about, I don't know, a third of the way done, I'm like, ugh. My favorite time is when I start and when I finish, kind of like kids in school. First day, last day, both favorite. So yeah. So starting and finishing, those are my things. Noreen. Hey, Noreen, how are you doing? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, geez, let me go back up here. I'm missing. Well, hello, hello, hello. Hey, Glitter Angels, Michelle. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Um, and then Sam says, I like a kit that has a little of both. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like a little both because I'm going to get bored to death if it's just all one thing. And there is a little bit of confetti in, but nothing major, in Sharky. Let's see. Michelle is saying hi to Sam. Rhonda's saying hi to Theta. Theta says she got some glass bowls. Okay. Where did you go? Did you go to Dillard's or? I think where else would you get glass bowls? I don't know. Noreen, hey Noreen. She says I get bored of large color blocking. Also, I'm still working on my multiplacing, not as straight as I like. I have found that the Diamond Art Club multiplacers, the thin metal multiplacers, are a game changer. But now I see they've changed those too. So I hope that I still like them because I can see, around I can see around these, when I'm placing, I can look and I can see there's nothing blocking my way. So hopefully that hasn't changed. Noreen is getting cold here in Ireland. Coming home from my physical therapy, it showed 96 degrees outside in my car. I don't know what that is in Celsius. Just know that's hot. It's very, very hot. So yeah. Although I don't know if I'd want it to get cold this early, but cool would be nice. Cool would be nice. But I mean, come on, Ireland's beautiful. It's on my bucket list. It's on my bucket list. Anna's saying hi to Michelle. Let's see. Samantha, I finished my Dreamers. I have my cat fedora kitted up, working on Make Market Minis. Good deal. Yes, my cat fedora. I got it sitting over there. Oh, geez. So I want to do the cat fedora event. Yeah. So I guess I'll have that going as well as the pinup girls. That one's going to be hard because it's going to have it's Jaded Gem Shop. It's not hand rendered. It's going to have a lot of confetti. Let's see. Theta, Leanne, my husband ordered me the Cricut Joy Extra Bundle today. Congratulations. That's awesome. Good job, hubby. Good job. You shopped at Macy's. Okay. I forgot about Macy's. Yeah, I haven't been there in so long. Nana says she's got to go. The line is moving. Have a great rest of your life. Bye, everyone. Bye, Nana. Bye. Bye-bye. Sam, it was 75 today. That is cold compared to our 100-plus weather all summer. I'll take 75. Yes, ma'am, I will. You can send that right on down here to me. Rhonda's saying goodbye to Nana. Noreen says we had a very warm summer, so can't complain. It is autumn here. Well, we'll get autumn, but the calendar will say it's autumn, but our weather will not. I mean, it may not until November. So let's see. Samantha, you still never showed your cat fedora kitted. I haven't kitted it up. I have not kitted it up yet. I have not. I need to. What is today? The 20th. Yeah, it's almost the end of August, y'all. Let's see. Rhonda's telling Noreen hi, and she can't wait for fall. It's been so hot here. Yeah, like I said, it's, I swear I've seen January where our, leaves start turning colors. It's so messed up around here. Let's see. Theta, I hope I can learn to use it. I'm sure you can. I bet you there's tons of YouTube videos. I bet you there's tons of YouTube videos. I mean, if you just put in the YouTube search bar the model you got, yeah, you just will have tons of videos. Hey, Jackie, how are you? You just came in from mowing grass. We're getting grass installed. Girl, it's hot. It's hot here anyway. I know well, you'll stay in good shape mowing the grass. I haven't mowed grass in I don't know how long, but I used to love it. I used to prefer to do yard work over housework because yard work, you could do it and you were good for a week. Housework was a daily chore. Let's see. Theta, your birthday is next month. Well, happy birthday. What day next month? Let's see, Samantha. No staticky. You haven't showed what kit you are working on. Dang, autocorrect. Oh, I haven't showed. What? For what? For the cat fedora? Oh, I know what you're asking me. I know what you're asking me. Hold on. Hold on. Watch out, pups. Where is she? Here she is. It's Restful Earth. Oh, can y'all see that with the glare? It's a round. Yeah, that's the one I'm working on. Restful Earth. It's a 60 by 78, so it's not small, but I just from looking at this, looks like a lot of color blocking. So, and it's round, so surely it'll go a little faster. Let's see. Where am I? Okay, Theta's been watching a lot of videos. Good deal. You'll be able to do it. You really will. I have no doubt in my mind. So, Samantha's saying hi to Jackie. Rhonda's saying hi to Jackie. She says my yard is burnt up. Well, ours would have been if we didn't put new grass down. We didn't have any grass when we moved here. It was just weeds. You know, that was our lawn. Weeds. We mowed them, but there were weeds. So let's see. Oh, the 5th. Well, that's coming up. That is coming up. It's almost your birthday. Jackie, it's 79 and a breeze here in Ohio. I was on the riding mower, so not too bad. I would rather do yard work than housework too. And it shows. Well, 79 is way better than 96. So it does sound nice. It does sound nice. Okay, Sam, sorry it took me, I'm a little slow. Jackie saying hi to Sam and Rhonda. And Samantha says bigger than the square. Yeah, usually rounds are a bigger canvas than the squares, usually, I think. Let's see. Jackie, that cat fedora is beautiful. I am on the restock list. Well, I hope you get it. Are you doing the cat fedora event? This will be my very first cat fedora. And it's not my first me-made kit, but it is the first me-made kit that I'll be working on. So, let's see. Samantha says it's just a learning curve, talking about the Theta's Cricut. And yep, she agrees. Rhonda says 79 sounds awesome. It's 92 here in Missouri. Yeah, that's warm too. I love Missouri, though. It's a beautiful state. The parts I've been to is beautiful. I liked it. Yeah, Theta says this heat has got me. Girl, me too. I say it every year. Every year I get older, and every year I'm like, oh gosh. Let's see. Jackie says that today is the first day it has not been hot and humid. Well, we're still there. I was saying earlier, Jackie, that we're supposed to be like coming down the middle of the U.S. There's like a little cool front, and it said in Texas we'll get cooler weather, and I'm like, yay! So I look to see where it goes. Well, it doesn't come down here. It's pretty much the panhandle, so not down here. Samantha, I used a Cameo for 8 years, just sold it because we are moving, but there was a big learning curve. I came real close to getting one of those. Wasn't there one that was also called a Silhouette, or was that, I don't remember, but I know I bought my daughter one years ago, but of course I didn't get her the right one. But I think hers was a Cricut. I think it was a Cricut. Let's see. Theta, I got dizzy at the mall, thought I was going to pass out. Girl, goodness, be careful. Be careful. Was it hot inside the mall? It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Did you go to Baybrook? Let's see. Rhonda, that's great to have a break from the hot and humid. Yeah, it is, Jackie. You're lucky. Lucky duck. Let's see. Jackie says, I am planning on doing the Cat Fedora event, trying to pick a canvas that will work for it, and the Drills and Chills event, and the Crosscraft event. That's right. Don't forget the Crosscraft event, because that is coming up in September, and that's with Artemis and Artemis is hosting it. I'm co-hosting it, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes too. So, and there are some prizes to be had, and you can absolutely work on whatever kit because there's no theme. It's just, if you wanted to switch up and do coloring books, you could. If you wanted to do yarn or something, you could do that. So, yeah, I really hope that, y'all will participate. That would be really cool. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, anything that, you know what, Jackie, anything that you pick that would work for Drills and Chills will work just fine for Crosscraft. So whatever you pick is fine. Let's see, Sam said, same thing I had, Leanne. Okay. Silhouette Cameo. Okay, yep, that's what I had bought her. And now I can't remember. If I bought her that and what she wanted was the Cricut, or if I bought her the Cricut and the Silhouette was what she wanted. I don't remember. So, Theta, yep, you went to Baybrook. You don't get, well, you went with your husband. Okay, you didn't go by yourself. I used to go to the mall all the time. It was just a way to, walk around, window shop, and now I'm like, I feel like someone's going to knock me in the head. But I feel that way because maybe 10 years ago, 8, 9, 10 years ago, somewhere in there, we had taken my eldest grandson to the Apple store to get him an Apple Watch for his birthday. And while we were in there waiting for our turn, there was about like 6. They just stormed the store and just started yanking phones. And I mean, we just was like, oh my God, because we were right there. And then they just took off running. And I mean, it's like, what did I just witness, And then it was like, I just want to go home. I want to go home. So let's see. Rhonda says, telling Theta, that's scary. I hope you're okay. Yeah, it is scary to feel like you're going to pass out. Maybe your blood pressure was low. Or maybe maybe you needed another transfusion, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Jackie, it was horrible. She says it would be traumatizing for sure. I can't stand it. I can't either. And I guess I just never, you hear about stuff on the news and what have you, but it's like this was broad daylight, there was lots of people in the Apple store. And I mean, I didn't like it. Let's put it that. And it did kind of traumatize me. It really did. So now I buy most of my stuff from Apple online. But the people in Apple were like, it's no big deal to them. They just started resetting stuff. And I was like, oh, why don't you hire a police officer to sit here, And just like, those phones won't work. They won't work anyway. They just they don't know that yet. And I was like, okay, but still, anyway, I think it's a sad day when people are just like, just another day at the office, for something like that. Let's see. Samantha, maybe you need to eat something. Talking to Theta. If I haven't ate for a long periods, I get like that. Yeah, I do too. I do too. I do too. So yeah. Same here. Same here. But I'm glad you didn't pass out. That is good. But it could have been your blood pressure, because mine will do that if my blood pressure gets low. Speaking of which, my blood pressure has been going up. So, got to keep an eye on that. Oh, so thirsty. So, I've been watching Netflix, and I finished a true crime documentary. I think it's called Into the Fire. Have y'all seen that? Where that man, he is such a manipulator and such a liar. I mean, he comes across as just a super nice guy, and he was anything but a nice guy. He was horrible. And that always worries me, because then you're like, God, he seemed like such a normal, nice family man. He was not. And that always worries me. It's like, well, maybe I'm over here thinking, oh, they're such nice people, and then, the next thing I'll wind up dead. But he had when he taught Sunday school, I don't know. Let's see. Samantha said, better diamond paint more to get your blood pressure down. That is exactly right. But, my doctor was like, it could be, from all the from the surgery and all the anesthesia, it may work its way back to normal. So I'm hoping. Let's see. Samantha says, no, I haven't. Send me it in Facebook because I'm almost done with the show I'm watching on Netflix. What are you watching on Netflix, Sam? What are you watching? Jackie says, I like true crime, but I mostly watch the actual trial instead of documentary. But there are some terrible cases out there. I used to do that too. That was one of the things I got into for a long time. When I would diamond paint, is I would listen to court on TV. I think Christine, if she's still here, she does that too. And yeah, I enjoyed doing that. But then once I became a creator, now I don't know why, but it really put me behind on keeping up with my YouTube people. Plus, I follow so many more people now. So it's like I haven't got time to watch anything. I do at night. At night, I don't watch anything diamond painting. But during the day, it's like I gotta catch up on my friends. So let's see, Samantha. Oh, yes, pain will cause your blood pressure to be high. Yeah, it will. So, that's why she's not put, because I used to be on blood pressure meds. So that's why she's not rushing to put me back on them. Let's see, Samantha. I am watching Sullivan Crossing. It's just the TV show. Is that one that's like Virgin River or something? Am I confusing it? Because it seems like I saw something like that. I feel like, but I'm not sure. Oh man. Yes, it's like that. Okay, that's what I thought. Do you like it? I got Virgin River, I really enjoyed. I really looked forward to it. And then it was just like, okay, yeah, okay. This is just irritating me now. I finally quit watching because it was, I quit watching whenever she found out she was pregnant, but she wasn't sure if it was whatever that guy's name is now. I don't remember. Was it Jack, or I don't remember anyway. I was like, okay, no, I'm not playing this game. This is ridiculous. This is just making me pissed off and nervous. And as y'all know, I try not to watch anything that does that to me. So I quit watching. Let's see. Karen says she hasn't seen it. Been watching court on YouTube. One case was close to me. The agent lives close to me that did the crime scene investigation. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That would be good. Yeah, there's some documentaries on Netflix as well about the I-45 killers and the killing fields, and that's right here. I mean, it's right here by me, and where these girls went missing, and so I that was real interesting for me to watch as well. See, Samantha, I do. I haven't finished all of Virgin River, but may restart it. I scream at the TV when they don't get with who I want. I know. It's like, oh, for crying out loud. I just want to go, you stop it. Just go over there and say how you feel and get it off your chest. And you don't say anything about you don't know who's babe. What the hell's wrong with you? Oh man. Theta is home, so she's okay. She just got hot. Yeah, I mean, walking through that parking lot, that pavement has got to be 120, 140 degrees. I mean, it's hot. So yeah, totally, totally can see that. So anyway, all right. Do we have anything? Oh, I got a Facebook message. I got it on Sunday, and I just saw it today. You can ask Sam how I can be about my messages, but Carrie from Leopard Leatherworks, I had commented on a pen that said I need that, and it has little paw prints, and she was like, we have one, we can do for you, and I was like, yeah, if I'm not too late. So I'm not too late. And some other blanks that I had picked out from a drop have gone to them. So they're going to do them all at once. And I'm so excited. Like I need 3 more pens, but you know, of course I do, right? And of course she was like, which color do you want on the paws? With the paws. And I was like, well, blue. Blue is my favorite color. It's like, Leanne. So yeah. Let's see, Karen, that's like me with a book. I get mad and put it down. Then I read the back to make sure everything is good before I start. Exactly. Exactly. It's like I do not want to invest my time and in my mental state and my serenity to only find out that this is not going to get any better. I just can't. I just can't. So, yeah. But now you give me something like Peaky Blinders or whatever. Now that I absolutely loved, absolutely loved. So I saw a thing that said they were coming out with a movie of Peaky Blinders. But I don't know. These days you never know what's real and what's not. People will say something's happening and it's not. It's just an AI thing. So I don't know. Has anybody heard that? Jackie says, oh, wait. Theta says, I did eat a big, salads are so good in the summer. Jackie says, I let you know when they are turning them, don't they? So you can watch them being turned. Yeah, I think so. I think so. It's been a while since I've bought one. But sometimes I'm like, well, I'm busy or I'm asleep. I said to go to bed early. Karen said, I never bought a blank. I'm nervous to do that. Yeah, I mean, because what starts out, you're like, oh, that's a beautiful blank, but once it gets turned, it looks different. um, and then I like mine short, so and so when I look at a blank now, I look at the ends because it's like, am I going to be losing? Because I don't like mine. I like my pens to be like 4.75 inches, or maybe 4.5 inches, somewhere in there, so smaller. Well, I mean, if a blank is 6 inches, then you're losing a bit, and yeah. So that's the problem, is you got to look more into the middle, what you're going to get in the middle, because that's what I'm going to be using. Let's see. Samantha says, I want a short but chubby. And then she puts pen. Okay. Well, look at, Butterfly Effect Wares. They do a mega mini. So they're fat but they're small. And I didn't realize that one time, and I bought a fat one, a mega mini, and it came in. I was like, oh no. So I had to destash it right away. Let's see, Theta. Our wedding anniversary was Monday. Oh, happy anniversary. That's very cool. How long have y'all been married? But yeah, buying a blank is actually kind of fun, you know. Um, yeah, I think this pen is a little on the chunkier side, but this here is a mini from. Now wait a minute, Leanne. Yeah, this here I think is from Butterfly Effect Wares. I really do like their pens, and I have several from Leopard Leatherworks. But since I started with Leopard Leatherworks, I've learned that I like mini pens. So yeah, so this will be a first time that they've made a mini pen for me. I'm very excited about that. So anyway, all right, everyone. I don't want to keep y'all on here too late. I know it's getting late. It's about 3:15 here in on Central Time. So I know a lot of you are on the East Coast. So, and I have no idea what time it is in Ireland, but I bet it's at night. So yeah, but let's see. Yeah, so be looking for a couple of unboxings for Diamond Design Company. Um, Very nice. I love them. In fact, one of them I want to get started on. I may do a whip and chat with one. This is my problem. You know, now I'm like, I need a third desk in here so I can have a third whip going. But these aren't that big, but one of them is a good size. So a 20 by 20 centimeter. So it's not really a mini, like a mini dazzle. But anyway, but I'll show you. I'll do two unboxings, two separate unboxings. So I will get those uploaded, and then one day this week I will do a whip and chat. Um, yeah, and then I guess at some point I need to go through my storage and kit up my cat fedora. I don't know how many colors, but yeah, and I don't know that. I think I have done an unboxing on it, but I'll probably do a kit up on it. So, yeah. So, everyone, I appreciate all of you being here. Sorry I was staticky for a little bit. Um, yeah. Oh, Jackie says, has anyone placed an order with DAC to get a scratch off? No. 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 And once upon a time, I certainly would have, but I haven't. Did you? Did you, Jackie? That's a good question. I wonder if anybody did. I've done it before. Jackie says, me, they're trying not to buy. They're just not. I mean, like I said, I got two boxes downstairs that I haven't even opened. I haven't even brought them up to the craft room that are from Diamond Art Club. I don't know. Let's see. Samantha, but now that you said that, she will message me saying she bought two kits. No, no, I won't. I won't. Now, if they had something that I just was like, oh my gosh, I got to have it, then yeah. But I'm still trying to figure out. That's another thing I need to sit down and plan out how I'm going to do a D-stash, because I need to do a D-stash. And I said that I would put it up to YouTube first, and then what I didn't sell, I put it either on eBay or Mercari, one of those. So anyway, all right, everyone. Data says she can't get into reading books. Yeah, I go through phases. And then diamond painting, I did start listening to audiobooks, and that was awesome. I mean, I went and got all the classics, of Mice and Men and all the things, it's like, I'm gonna Rich Man, Poor Man, Grapes of Wrath. I mean, all of it. I was like, I want to listen to all of these because I never wanted to read them. So, but I used to be an avid reader constantly. And, I do have a book down there, but I haven't picked it up in a very long time. So I don't know. I'd rather be diamond painting, I guess. So, Let's see, Samantha, I think the Facebook group will be the easiest, except the ones you send me. Haha, kidding. But yes, Facebook would be easier because us mods can help keep things in order. That's a good idea, Samantha. That's a good idea. Yeah, that may be better. So, yeah. Rhonda says, everyone have a great evening. I'm headed to visit my little 88-year-old mom and play Scrabble with her. That's awesome. That's awesome. My dad just turned 88. Yeah, he did. But yeah, so if y'all aren't in the Facebook group, please consider doing so. Um, and even if you don't like Facebook, you don't want to do Facebook, you can make an account and, just make it diamond painting related, don't invite friends or anything like that if you wanted to. So, all right, Rhonda, I hope you'll have a great time with your mom. So blessed that you can do that. You really are. And let's see, everyone take care. Enjoy your families. Yes, ma'am. My mom just turned 69. We celebrated her heavenly birthday. Oh, she is so young. So young. All right, everyone. I love y'all very much. Very, very much. Thank you for being here. And even though it was last minute, I appreciate your patience. So next week, we shouldn't have any problems on Wednesday. So, yeah. All right, everyone. Y'all have a great rest of your day or your night. And I will see y'all next time. All right. Bye. Mwah.